and she comes and starts. So we've mixed it with a bit of celebrity, which people like, because it's it also shows the trust. They all do it free of charge, and I think that people trust us, and that's a huge thing. If you've got the trust and you do the right things, which is what we do, then anything can happen. And I think that's why we were named by massive events as the joint top 5 event in the UK. Not just Scotland, the whole of the United Kingdom. And this massive event, you just find it online.
So when you say joint top 5, do you mean joint 5th or joint 1st?
Yeah, we were joint. No, sorry, we were joint 5th.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was with Movember.
Yeah. Which is pretty big.
It is pretty big, and it's UK wide. So we were proud to get that, and we were also mentioned in Forbes magazine this year. I mean, Suzanne could send you a link to that or something.
Yeah.
But, so the model of Kilt Walk was mentioned in Forbes magazine, August 2019. Okay. So feel free to.
Yeah, no, I'll have a look. Look at that one. And what's next for the charity? Do you see it's just more of the same, building on this?
Actually, sorry, and I should say that. When you asked me earlier, lessons for people, the article, it'd be worth. If you contact Suzanne, then she'll get that for you, the link to it. I think it was 3 companies, 3 ventures, charitable ventures in the UK that Americans could learn from.
Right.
So that might be worth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about the foundation and the Kilt Walk.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. What's next for the charity?
Well, to get even more people, because we're delighted that 25,000 people walked in 2019, but there's over 5 million people in Scotland. So there's the challenge. Let's get more and more people walking, raising even more money for whatever they care about. So I think that's the message. We still want that message to get out there, that 40% is added to whatever. People, I think, sometimes think, really? What?
Well, it's not normal, to be fair.
What's the catch? There is no catch. As the chief executive of the Royal Bank of Scotland was saying a few times, Tom Hunter's got it. Take his money.
Yeah.
And another great thing with the Royal Bank is that there's almost 1,000 people each year walk it. Almost 1,000 colleagues from Royal Bank walk the Kilt Walk. And I think that's a great thing that families get to know each other, colleagues could go, and it's for almost anyone. So, you can do it with your children, your friends, whatever, your partners, and we really appreciate that support. But we do think it's a great thing for corporates to get involved in. I don't just mean not in the Royal Bank's position. I just mean as any corporate to get involved in it, get your staff. We're always on a Sunday. We walk from April until end of April for Glasgow, Aberdeen, beginning of June, and then St Andrews to Dundee in August, and then September is Edinburgh. So.
Yeah. And if you had to sort of pick what's the best thing about Kilt Walk is, either the way it's run or just your experience of it, what would that be?
The best thing? I think it's seeing the faces of people who are walking for maybe someone they've lost, or they may have a medical condition, and the expression when they finish their 26 miles or their 13 miles or their 5 or 6 miles and they get their medal, and we have a great announcer, Greg, at the end, we've got music, it's really emotional, and you realise this is making a difference. And it does make me proud and just want more people to experience it and to help the charity that they care about. And I think that's the thing at the Kilt Walk. Honestly, I walk it sometimes. I don't do the whole one, but I do the 6 miles, the shorter one, because obviously I'm working on the day. But it's getting the stories of why people are walking. Mm-hmm. It's just remarkable.
And has there been a particular story that you remember that's touched you that you can share?
Well, last year, through Mike Crow and Malcolm Buchanan, who chairs Royal Bank of Scotland in Scotland, the board. Malcolm does most of the Kilt Walks. He's absolutely brilliant. But they introduced us last year to a young woman. She was 17 at the time, Joanna Lamb. And Joanna, athletic, in her final year at school, had a sore leg, then discovered it was cancer. And over the less than a year that we knew Joanna,